Hey guys, and welcome to my next episode of the EOC buff countdown, and I'm afraid the countdown's pretty much come to an end. Well, I say afraid, the game's going to be changing. I know a lot of people don't like it, but then there is a lot of people who like it as well. And I have to say, the game definitely does need a combat update. No one can dispute that. There is many problems with the combat system. So it'll be... I guess it's a good point that they're trying to change it. And if it doesn't work, then I'm sure they will update it until it does. I mean, they don't... If everyone in RS... just quits and the game starts to die, they're going to have to change something. So, I mean, if that was the case, which I don't think it will be, I think it's going to end up being success, in my opinion, anyway. But anyway, yeah, so this is the final boss, and I'm doing Gla-sores. I hope you like the screenshot. I thought it was pretty epic, the way I'm firing that fire. Of course, when I took the screenshot and then saved it, I realised some guy was standing in the background, so you can see him just under my name at the top left of the screen. But oh well, nothing I can do about that. Well, I could have edited them out, but I couldn't be bothered. I thought it might look a bit dodgy. But anyway, yeah, Gla-sores. And I've also got a nice clip to show you from Next last night. I didn't make the video last night because I got it after, but it'll be awesome to see. So as I said, last night we managed to get something. So I've actually got the footage this time. Normally in the last few episodes, if I've shown something, I've just had a screenshot. But as you can see, I've recorded the end of the Next kill, and Next died. Now, it wasn't my drop, it was actually Sora's. But you might be thinking, where's the game message? Where's the game message? But we actually had PM off while we were doing this for some reason. So didn't see that. And obviously, it's kind of more suspense. It's kind of more suspense like this. This is how it used to be at Next. Like before the game messages were out, you'd be waiting for the person to see the drop, and it's like, what happened? What happened? And then I see she's wielding the Zarite, and that's pretty awesome because Zarites, if you didn't know, of 145 mil. I was like, what the fuck? But damn, it was pretty awesome. Because obviously it was unexpected for it to be that much. The last time I got one I was mad because they're so cheap. But it's actually my most common drop, which you probably saw in the video yesterday. Anyway, so I've got the screenshot coming up in just a second. Right, so you've just seen the video clip of the drop, but here's a screenshot that Sora actually sent me. So there you can see the Zarite bow on the floor, looking pretty awesome. Pretty epic to get that drop now. That's actually worth something. Well, I say worth something. It's worth more than most of the drops now at Next, so pretty awesome to get that one. But I loved the fact that I managed to get a drop before the update happened, and that really is a nice thing, because I don't know how much Next I'll be doing after the update. Anyway, let's move into the Gla-sores drops, the main point of the video. You don't want to be going on about Next so much longer. Anyway, yep, I hope you enjoy. Right guys, so moving into the Gla-sore footage now. So the first thing I actually did, I decided I'm going to record two full kills, so I can describe how I actually do Gla-sores. Now obviously I use Fire Surge and full mage setup. I'm actually in my Sagittarian there, but regardless. So obviously I don't bother with the mage press like leech magic because it just doesn't really help. You hit massive anyway. And then when the minions come out, I attack the enduring to lure it to me, set my Titan on the sapping, switch the Storm of Armadillo, and wreck them. Now, I'm fully expecting this is generally when the Gla-sore changes attack style. So if you didn't know, it's got two main attack styles, which is its magic attack and its range attack. And obviously you've got to switch fair between them. It's quite obvious which one's which. I mean, the right hand shoots the range attack, the left hand shoots the magic attack, and the magic attack's a big blue ball, which I'm sure you'll see at some point, or you've seen before. It's also got other special attacks, like a triple range attack that flies at you and you got to move, otherwise it'll half health you, and things like that. And I decided to kill the enduring, the sapping last, not the sapping last, the unstable. I said all three, all two, apart from the one I wanted to. Anyway, so you can see I killed them pretty quick. It's pretty much about 60 kills an hour. You can get higher if you really try, but depends how much effort you put into it. So as you can see, again, attack the enduring, attack the sapping with my Titan, and then spam Titan spec while I'm killing them. All this is why I've got my prayer screen up. So, because I'm fully expecting a change, it generally changes about the time that you're on the minions, on average about the time, due to the time it takes you to do the first half. Anyway, I love killing Gla-sores. I think it's one of the most technical things in RS really, because to get fast kills, you really have to put a lot of effort into it. You really have to be good at it. I mean, I'm doing it without a unicorn or anything. I'm living off soul split. Obviously, I've got a couple of brews in my invent for emergencies, but it's so easy to soul split because you get the double damage, and it is awesome. I thoroughly enjoy Gla-sores, and it's actually one of the best monies in the game. It used to be one of the best effigies in the game, because basically, if you could kill 65 an hour, and the drop rate of effigies before the nerf was 1 in 68, so you actually got a decent rate per hour. one effigy just over an hour. That was an epic rate, considering you're getting decent mage XP here, and you're getting charms. That's another thing they're great for. You get amazing charms here, I'm telling you. You get blues and crimsons really commonly, and I mean, that was one of the... This is where I got a lot of my charms for bonus XP weekend. If you didn't know, I used all my charms up there and got a decent amount of summoning XP. I'm almost 30 mil summoning XP now. I never really give my thoughts on bonus XP weekend coming back, but I think it's a bit of a disgrace that they actually said, don't invest in stuff, we're not doing another one. And they come back and make it 5 times worse than it was in the first place. I don't know what they were thinking there, whether they just went back on the decision, but they've never apologised for it. As soon as they announced that bonus XP weekend, that thread that Mod Market posted saying that it's not coming was just taken down, and there's no mention of it ever again. I mean, it was a good ploy to stop people from planning for it in advance, or a bit of a joke and to make money off the Squeal of Fortune. Because if you did notice, they did release skilling packs on the Squeal of Fortune to get some skilling supplies just before the bonus XP weekend, but whether they were related, I'm not sure. But the fact they did... actually, the fact they did summoning is a bit of a joke, though. I mean, summoning... I think Smokey made a video saying that I was actually between 10 and 50 times XP for summoning, if you include the time it takes to gather the charms, depending on your method of gathering charms. So, that's the joke. That is why summoning's a joke. Obviously, water talismans shot up to over 20k at one point during the weekend. I actually got mine for about 5k a pop, because everyone, when the double XP weekend was announced, was fully expecting that summoning would be nerfed, as usual, and then they announced later that it wasn't. However, I was fully expecting it to be the 1.1 times multiplier, you know, like it was on the normal bonus XP weekends. So I figured now is obviously still the best time to use your charms, even though it's not a full double time, it's better still to do it. So I was planning on doing that, just to get rid of my charms, because I had a decent amount. I had like over 6k blues, and obviously then they announced that it was actually double. I was like, I just saved bank. It still costs quite a bit to train summoning, but Steel Titans I think actually profit generally. However, we're probably not doing the bonus XP weekend. Anyway, that's completely off the topic from Gla-sores. I've done quite a lot of Gla-sores in my time. I mean, one time I was doing them, I got like 15 effigies in one day. That was a long time ago. And also on release of Gla-sores, obviously that was just after the Ritual of the Marjarak quest, which was a huge quest, and I thoroughly loved it. And I can't wait for the follow-up to that. Obviously they released the Gla-sore boss. And I actually spent a lot of time there, and I managed to get the staff. So if you didn't know, they drop an item called the Shards of Armadil, and it's an exact 1 in 10 drop rate confirmed by Jagex. So you need 100 of these and you can make an orb. This orb can be attached to a battle staff to make an Armadil battle staff that at the time was obviously worth quite a lot because it was new. And due to the fact you had to gather 100 at a 1 in 10 drop rate, you couldn't just get lucky, go there and get first kill. This is what I love about Glacors. I think that's unique, and I think that's something that should add elsewhere as well. I think specifically with TDs, you shouldn't be able to sell the individual pieces of the dragon plate body. If you had to gather all 3 to make a dragon plate and sell it, I think that'd be a lot better. It would keep a lot higher value, because not many people are going to manage to get all 3. It's easy to get 1. You get 1 from the quest, for God's sake. I think there's a bit of a joke that you got 1 from the quest. That really did crash them in hardcore, and I think it's 1 piece as well. You don't get 1 in 3. You get that 1 piece. It's weird. But I think that feature could come into many bosses in RuneScape, not just Gla-sores. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, there's something else I want to discuss, and the fact that I'm doing Minecraft videos. I will be releasing my first one tomorrow. I know some people said that they don't want to see it like on the same channel. Some people mentioned the fact that I shouldn't do that. Some people said they don't care, and a lot of people were just wanting Minecraft videos. That's really why I'm doing it. It's convenience on my part to upload them on the same channel, and it's just a lot easier. And if you don't want to watch them, then it's as simple as not clicking on them. It's not like it's going to be way too often. Probably like 1 every 2 or 3 days at most, really. I will try to keep the episodes a bit longer. I know I've recorded the first couple, and they're not as long as they will be in the future. So I hope that doesn't really put you off too much. They're not going to be too much of a hassle, as I said. Just don't watch them if you don't want to, if you're not interested in Minecraft. But I know a lot of you are, and I'm really looking forward to doing them videos. I mean, I like playing Minecraft, and it'll be something different, and I hope you enjoy that too. Anyway, I think that's the end of the Gla-sore clips, so I hope you enjoyed them. As you can see, I got no boots, unfortunately. However, I will be doing more Gla-sores into the night, and tomorrow I'll be releasing like one final episode. I know this is like the last episode, and the EOC will actually be out tomorrow. Pretty scary, not gonna lie. I was gonna say pretty awesome, and I thought, nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna miss this game as much as anyone, because it's gonna be a completely different game. Let's be honest. I mean, everything you do is gonna be different. Taking on Gla-sores is gonna be ridiculously easy. I mean, I'm gonna miss the way you kill Gla-sores and can do certain bosses and certain methods. It's like gonna be a noob again, not knowing anything. But it should be awesome. And there's something else I wanted to say. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be releasing one final episode where I will show all the drops I've gotten during the week, as in like price check them and sell them maybe. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell them, but if I do, I will show you on video. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. So if you didn't see yesterday's episode of Next and you'd like to see, basically what we did in the video, we did a duo kill, and I showed the full duo kill instead of showing a lot of little drops, and I also showed my drop log of about almost 1,000 Next kills since the last God Wars update. So if you want to see that and you haven't seen it yet, please click the link on screen and that'll take you directly to that.